Good afternoon. Nigeria has the Hausa ethnicity. Hausa, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. It makes up 25% of Nigeria's population. Of Nigeria's ethnicity, I'm sorry. China, most dominant ethnicity is the Han Chinese, which makes up a vast majority of their population, 91.6%. And Iran's most dominant ethnicity there is Persian, which makes up 61% of the total ethnicities in Iran. People of German descent make up a majority of the U.S.'s ethnicity pool. African Americans of non-Hispanic descent come in second place, making up 12.30% of the U.S. country's population, while Mexicans, believe it or not, come in third place, making up 10.90% of the U.S.'s ethnicity population. U.S. Governments compared to the U.S. Great Britain has a parliamentary government. Parliamentary governments pass laws quicker, and much like the United States government, the democracy that we have. Actually, our democracy derives from Great Britain's current current government. And their legislator controls power, which, as in the United States, the executive branch controls, most of the power. Well, the president is head of the, you know what I mean. Mexico have a federal republic system. They have a president like the U.S., but their president is the head of state and the head of the government. There's no separation of power there. It's all held to one person. Russia has a federal semi-presidential republic. They have a president as the head of the executive branch, just like the USA. And their president serves a minimum of 6 years, as opposed to the United States, the president serves a minimum of 4 years. Nigeria has a federal presidential republic, which also has a president like the U.S. and adopted many democratic models to shape their government like the U.S. did. China has a communist government and a unicameral legislature, which means, I think it means all powers are under like one branch. China's army, the People's Liberation Army, or the PLA, also hold political power, whereas in the U.S., the military does not hold any political power. Iran has a theocratic government. Excuse me. Their policies are based on Islamic ideologies. And, I can't really see because it's cut off. I put too big. I'm just going to go to the next slide. Languages compared to the U.S. Great Britain speaks English. Their most predominant language is English, which is the same as in the U.S. Mexico, their most predominant language is Spanish, where in the U.S. Spanish comes in second as the most common language. Russia, they speak Russian and Tuvan, there's a great deal of people who speak Russian in America. I just really couldn't find a number to pinpoint it, but it is present. Russian and Tuvan are present. There are people who practice those languages in the United States. Hausa is the native language of people in Nigeria. Again, I couldn't find the numbers for Hausa-speaking people in the United States. China, people speak Mandarin. And they also speak Cantonese too, I believe. But their most predominant language is Mandarin. And Iran, which was colonized by Persians, they speak Persian. Religions compared to the U.S. The most predominant religion in Great Britain is Christianity. And it's the official religion of Great Britain. Like the U.S., Christianity is the official religion of the U.S. Mexico, their official religion is Catholicism. there are 22% of the U.S. population is Catholic. So, yeah, they far exceed us in Catholics. Russia is actually a religion I've never heard of before. Majority of Russians practice Orthodoxy, which I've learned is a branch of Christianity. There is, again, it's a branch of Christianity, so majority of Russia's population and America's population are Christians. Nigeria is complex because their religion is based on the geography and where they are on the map. So people in northern Nigeria are more Muslim. Western Nigeria, people are more Islamic. And east and south, people are more Christians. You find more Christians in the eastern and southern parts of Nigeria. China, the predominant religion there is Buddhism, which there's only 11% of the U.S. population are Buddhists. And in Iran, last but not least, people are Sunni, I believe is pronounced. Sunni is a branch of Islam, and it makes up 1.1 of the U.S.'s population. And here are some flags, the flags of the following countries. The first one we have here is Nigeria. The second flag we have here is the Mexican flag. The third flag with the 5 stars on it is the flag of the Chinese Republic, China's flag. The flag with the red cross and the X with the red, white, and blue is Great Britain's flag. The other flag with the red, white, and blue belongs to... What flag is that? I apologize for the delay. The red, white, and blue flag with the 3 horizontal stripes, white being at the top, red being at the bottom, blue in the middle. Under the Mexican flag is Russia's flag. I'm sorry, that is Russia's flag. And last but not least, the flag branding green, red, and white stripes going horizontally with an emblem in the middle is the flag of Iran.